Hello and welcome to another Indie Sunday. This week we're going to be playing Syberia, The World Before, Prologue. Now, before we get into the game, there was just one thing I noticed in the options that I wanted to show you quickly, which is the controls, which basically says, do a lot of things with left click, do some things with right click. Alright, we'll do that. Looks good though. German setting, which confuses me considering it's called Syberia. But okay. Well, actually, it doesn't have to be German. It could be Swiss. I mean, German speaking for sure, but not necessarily in Germany. This guy sounds Swiss. Either there's two cafes of that same name that that went out the background there, or they reused some scenes there. Wagen, Ostertal's capital, spring 1937. Alright, left click to move.
I need to hurry. Frau
Hurry.
Beckmann said she will be waiting for me on the square at the top of the main street.
Where is that? Can you interact with these people? No, it doesn't appear that you can. Go into the corner.
Big day today. Hey, Dana?
Afraid so, Herr Baumgartner.
Herr Baumgartner? Cafe of the Musicians? It's a bit of a shame that I can't speak to anyone. Can I turn... Well, yes, I can turn the camera like this, but not necessarily very far. Wait, no, go back up. Where's that? Is this just hints?
I need to hurry. Frau Beckmann said she will be waiting for me on the square at the top of the main street.
Double click to run. That's... I mean, yeah. Not the best run.
Not bad at all. I wonder if Papa would sell it in his shop, though.
Papa? Probably if you asked him to. You could work on your running technique, really. Yeah, hold that to look around, we know that.
I need to hurry. Frau Beckmann said she will be waiting for me on the square at the top of the main street.
The Blue Pen. We've got some weird names here. I mean, not that they're unrealistic, but... To the Canadian Barret. Okay. Is that Frau Beckmann?
Good grief.
Is she a university student or something? These men look the same. Yep. Reusing models for sure. And there's a lot going on here. This dude.
Guten Tag, Frau Beckmann. Ah, Fräulein Rose, there you are. You're perfectly on time.
Thank you, Frau Beckmann.
Suffice to say, I expected nothing less. May I have your convocation notice?
No. Leave. Yeah, give it to her. Wait. Oh. There we go. Jesus. Come on. That. There we go. This is harder than it looks. Wagen's hymn score. Convocation notice.
Thank you, Fraulein Rose. Now, remember, performing at the annual spring concert is a great honor and rewards the best Music Academy student of the year. So it is imperative that you show yourself worthy.
I will do my best, Frau Beckmann.
The piano is ready. Make this day yours, Dana Rose.
Do I have to do something here, or is she gonna play the piano on her own? Of course. Get the piano ready. Well, just play it. I don't know. Oh well, from that. Observe.
Once I've activated the piano, everything will be ready to go.
Well, go on then. How do you activate the piano? Not like this, I'd assume.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right, Dana. You'll not make any mistakes, and they will come out of the tower.
Come on, play something then.
Oh, good grief. I'd better get started quickly.
Well, I would love to. I have never operated a piano from 80 years ago. And I unfortunately seem to have forgotten how to start it. And these white things are not very easy to spot. What do I... Like, I've got these things here, but I can't click on them. What looks like... I mean, what do you have to start anyway? It's a piano, not a car. Down here, anything? No. There we go. This icon is displayed when you can manipulate the selected object. Select the marker and maintain the left click while moving your mouse in the appropriate direction.
Everything's ready. All I need to do now is arrange my sheet music and begin.
That's at least easy to understand. Put the sheet music in front of her. Go on. So that's why I need to power it on. So where's the sound from the violin actually coming from? That isn't a violin, is it? These are violins. What is that? Is that a cello? That woman just now had the same face as our instructor. So that's our loading screen. Another loading screen. Maybe that one won't take quite as long. There we go. Iron Tiger area salt mine. For a second there I thought it was blood before I noticed it was rust. But that's more like it. That's Syberia. Diary. You can consult your diary to get a reminder of previous events. The diary also gives you access to your objectives and to the documents or items in your inventory. Press the book to open it. Okay. Okay. Objectives, that's the diary. What is this? Documents and inventory. Seeking Kate Walker. Nick Canton's reports. Mrs. Olivia Foster, 1 Lexington Avenue, New York City. Dear Mrs. Foster, we have not had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Nick Canton, a private detective. A few years back, I was asked by the law firm Mason and Lamont to find Miss Kate Walker and bring her back to the United States. As you well know, she is wanted by the police for alleged misappropriation of funds. The pursuit of your friend has been hectic, to say the least. Indeed, I fear it has affected my mental health. I ended up being the victim of a serious accident and now find myself in the Valsember clinic, where I am convalescing. This is where the parcel you sent to Kate Walker landed up. Your address was written on the back of the envelope. I'm given to believe that Miss Walker was among your closest friends, which is why I am writing to you. I should explain that I am no longer mandated by anyone to find the young lady. However, I must admit I am still keen to carry on with my mission, my sole objective being to try to warn Miss Walker about all the trouble she keeps getting herself into and, if possible, to persuade her to come home. Nevertheless, I must admit that as I write this letter, I have no idea of her whereabouts, especially since my long convalescence has meant that I have lost track of recent events. I'd like to pick up my investigation as soon as possible to find your friend and hand her your letter. Yours sincerely, Nick Canton. December 14th, 2003. Dear Mrs. Foster, I hope this letter finds you well. I am pleased to inform you that I managed to locate the Yokol nomads. They were escorting Miss Walker the last time I met her. They told me that despite the sacrifice of Oscar, the automaton, to protect her, she was taken prisoner by a dangerous local fascist militia. After almost a year of laborious investigation, this trail has allowed me to localize Miss Walker with near certitude. She's detained in a salt mine. This mine is in reality a labor camp owned by a consortium of mobsters and neo-Nazis in search of vestige of past grandeur of their nation. I have just arrived in the region. As I expected, the mine guards refused to hand Miss Walker over to me. They even pushed back my attempts to bribe them. A bit on the light side, though, I must admit, due to my deplorable finances. The guards nonetheless assured me that she was well. For some reason they burst out laughing and mentioning the closeness with her cellmates and the way in which the two young women protected each other. In return for the small amount of cash I could muster up, the guards promised me to hand the parcel to Miss Walker. In the meantime, until I find a way of getting her out of this hornet's nest, I have no other choice but to believe them. Okay. So this is apparently Miss Walker. Who are you then?
Sleep okay?
Like a bear.
Yeah, I heard. Better get ready, Katusha.
I feel like I've been run over by a tank.
Today's the day we're supposed to take over from Team Orange in Gallery C, right?
Don't remind me. They say it's really tough. Isolated with no rescue party on hand. Which is crazy, because it's the worst gallery for cave-ins.
You okay?
Sure. Digging an assault mine 12 hours a day in the hope of finding a fragment of ivory? Couldn't be better.
Don't let it get to you.
Maybe I'm a fool, Kate. Maybe I should have listened to my folks. If I had stayed in line in the National Choir like a good little pawn, instead of forming an anti-establishment punk group, I would not be here now. I'm glad I've got you, though.
Listen, Katusha. We're going to get out of here, right?
Yeah, right. If you say so.
Yeah, you're gonna get out of here eventually. Whether that's dead or alive, though, is a different matter.
We should get going, Katusha. I mean, what if the guard catches us slacking off when we should be ready?
Who? Simona? She's no altar girl, but she's not the worst around here.
True.
But I will be ready in time to leave. I just want to get all the rest I can.
Come on, Katusha. Better get ready.
Sure. Okay.
5 minutes, no more. Da?
Da.
Alright, get ready for work. What do we have to do? Freshen up. I don't know why you need to freshen up to get ready for mining, but alright. Did that help? Doesn't look like it.
Better not forget your good luck charm. Don't think I've ever seen you without it.
It's all I got left.
Observing object from every angle will give you useful information about their origin or use. Right-click to rotate the object and move the cursor with your mouse to select the areas of interest.
There's
Observe.
all Oscar's data inside. I was lucky enough to steal it from the militia soldier who picked it up at the frontier between Baranur and the Yakast. I just need to find a compatible body for it. That is, if I ever get out of here.
Okay. I think that was all the points of interest on it. Yeah, alright. Oscar's heart was added to your inventory. What do we have over here? A book? No. Or is it? Well, yeah, that is a book, but that's not what we're supposed to inspect. Katyusha's guitar pick.
Katyusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
I quite like the design of this. The color scheme is nice. Anything else here? This Pushkin's poem. Well, please translate it for me. In the depth of the Siberian mines, keep your proud patience. In the depth of the Siberian mines, your sorrowful labor and great ambitions of your thoughts will not be wasted. Hope, the faithful sister of misery, will wake up your courage and amusement in the dark underground. The desired time will come. Love and friendship will come to you through the somber gates as my free voice reaches you in your miserable holes. Heavy locks will fall down, prisons will crash, and freedom will greet you gladly at the door. And brothers will give you the sword. Alexander Pushkin. Okay. Wait, do I have... No. I can't take it with me. Okay, I think that's everything around here. At least as far as I can see. Where are you going? Take.
Glad you're here.
Let's stay close, Katyusha, okay?
Team Blue! Hey, you've got mail. It's for you, Amerikanska.
Thanks.
No stalling you here. You got 5 minutes to see what's inside. Or else a less friendly face will come to get you.
She's nice. She walks very weirdly as well, but... Boarding pass. Line Airways, Catherine Walker, flight BA 102. Gate closes at 20:05, flight is at 20:35, C29B. Is there a date on here? It doesn't look like it, which seems weird to me. Yeah, sure. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't say that it's to New York on here, does it? I mean, this could technically be an airport, but I wouldn't recognize it. Alright. This looks like one of those birds we had in Wagen.
This melody stuck with me throughout my childhood. I remember even my mother couldn't find out what it was called. It belonged to my mother. I used to play with it when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. What is this? This looks like a letter of some sorts. Oh, there we go.
Olivia Foster, New York. What could she have sent me, given our dispute after my leaving with Hans? Strange.
What?
August 23rd, 2003. Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time for you to make preparations to return to New York. Your mother, Sarah Walker, passed away last night at Mount Sinai Hospital. She had been doing poorly for several months, and her death was no doubt a release. The funeral will take place Thursday, next week. We pushed back the ceremony so you can be with us. If I'm not mistaken, returning to the United States means you run the risk of having to answer to the law. Sometimes it's better to pay your debts to society instead of being forever on the run. Once, just put aside those senseless, adventurous pretensions of yours. They've already cost you your friends and family. I beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother. Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. I've enclosed your mother's pendant. According to her, you used to love the mystery of its melody. I promised her I would send it to you. Call me, for the sake of what's left of our friendship. Olivia, 212-359-1519.
That's a painting of the intro sequence we saw, the first thing. I think it is, at least. It looks very similar. Wagen, Rose's house.
Well done, Dana, dear. I'm so proud of your concert on the square at the Academy of Music. We shall find a pretty frame for your diploma.
Thank you, Mother.
Once you've finished your studies at the Academy of Music next year, you'll be able to start higher education at the Paris Conservatory. Won't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
Then, my darling, you'll become a great concert pianist. You make us so proud, doesn't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
So proud.
I can't wait to see the Paris Conservatory, even though I'll miss you both terribly.
And it's perhaps not such a bad idea for you to move away from Wagen. Times are hard at the moment for people like us. I do worry about your health still. Thankfully, Herr Gustav agreed to take you on at the mountain refuge this summer.
Oh, yes. That mountain air will do you a world of good, my dear.
Or kill you.
By the way, did you write to Herr Gustav to thank him?
Oh, well, I was very busy rehearsing the concert, you know.
The gentleman is offering you a job, Dana. Thanking him is the very least you can do.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it right away.
New notes were added to your diary. Open the diary. Which notes? Well, oh. Okay. June 1st, 1937, 7:30 a.m. There had to be an important event for me to begin this diary, so the big day is here. I've been chosen among all the students at the Music Academy to play the swan song, the Hymn of Wagen, on the main square. Didn't sleep last night, feeling terrified. Can't even bring myself to play that beautiful melody again before leaving. What does it matter anyway? My fate will be played out later today at 12:15 precise. There's always a big crowd on the square for the occasion. 8:30 a.m. What letter is that? Got butterflies? Possibly. Couldn't eat a thing for breakfast, even though Mother made her delicious chocolate and apricot Sachertorte cake that I usually adore. My parents won't be coming to see me. They can't leave the shop on a day like today. It's the best day of spring for retailers. And anyway, perhaps it is better this way. I could not bear being disgraced in front of them should I fail to make the grade. 10 a.m. Mr. and Mrs. Zimmer have arrived. They come more and more often these days. It's always for business, though. Father keeps saying to whoever will listen that there is no such thing as too much business in times like these. While the men get down to dealing in the study, Mr. Zimmer is an art dealer, Mrs. Zimmer helps Mother in the shop. 11 a.m. Frau Beckmann is expecting me. She's directoress of the academy. Better stop writing. Don't forget the notification. Kiss parents. Jump in the first tram. Now off you go, Dana. May 23rd, 1937. Concert went like a dream. What a relief. Feeling more confident now than ever to apply to go to the Paris Conservatoire. Just one more year at the Wagen Music Academy, then my journey begins. My journey to become a concert pianist. My dream. I can help my parents pay for the tuition fees thanks to the summer job I've managed to land at the mountain refugee of Silberspiegel. It was Adam Zimmer, father's friend, who put me in touch with Herr Gustav, the manager of the refugee, who sent me a letter of employment. So, my journey begins. Alright, now, why are they always walking away? Inspect what's written, or what's there. Where's that? Wagen
The
Musik
diploma
Academy.
Frau Beckmann gave me after my concert on the musical square. Mama was so proud.
Wagen Music Academy. Diploma given to Dana Rose. Category piano. 3rd year. Rectress. What does that say? Karina Beckmann, I think. Graduation year 1937. Okay. Oh. Head teacher Edmund Kruger. Yeah, I could have just done that. Yep. Okay. Whatever. That was readable at least, as opposed to the Russian poem.
Herr Gustav, my future employer. Thanks to this summer job, I'll be able to help Papa pay for another year of schooling at the music academy.
Let me just quickly see if that's, grammatically accurate and everything. Miss Rose, I'm glad to tell you that your God damn it! I shouldn't try to translate that your application for the summer job on at my mountain hut was successful. It's so small. Your work. Our working relation begins on Monday the 5th of July and ends on August the 31st. During this time frame, we expect a big increase in visitors. For example, we expect a group of scientists that are preparing for an expedition to the Orient at our place. Your main tasks consist of serving meals to during mealtime, and that says daily. Oh, and supporting us with the daily household. Because you've written in your what is it called? Give me a second. The thing you write to employers, where you write what you've done your whole life. Your CV, basically. Since you've written in your CV that you're studying at the music academy, I would like to ask you to play the piano on some evenings. I would also like to add that you will get free food and housing during your employment, additionally to getting your wage. In expectation of your agreement, something like that, I wish you a successful graduation. Gustav Renner, maybe? What does it actually say? Yeah, Gustav Renner, manager of the Silberspiegel refugee. Yeah. I'll probably not do that again, but yes, it does look like it's coherent, grammatically correct.
I need a pen to write back to Herr Gustav. I think Papa keeps one in a drawer somewhere.
In one of these drawers, perhaps? No? Okay. Why do you always go there? Let's look at some paintings. Stop trying to go there. Okay. That looks like it could be the drawer where the pen is kept.
It's stuck. Papa really ought to tidy up.
Well, then open this one. Okay, even if I wanted to, this is written too small. Letter from Herr-Zimmer. 28th of May, 1937. My dear Anton, I've received the paintings. Given their quality, I can only congratulate you on getting them at such a good price. I can already tell that they will find a buyer amongst my American clientele, and we will get a return on our small investment very shortly. On a more personal note, I wanted to thank you and your lovely Lena for the message of support included with your package. The doctors seem optimistic about Miriam's recovery. They think she should be back on her feet this summer. With each passing day, I am ever more amazed that such a strong woman did me the honor of marrying me. However, I will not hide from you that we are both terribly downcast. Despite Miriam's medical history, that charlatan of an obstetrician had left us with serious hopes that this unexpected pregnancy would turn out well. Although it was really hard for us to take such a final decision, we decided not to run the risk of being met with further disappointment in the future. This is about Miriam's physical health, and it must be agreed, the moral health of us both. I imagine that all there is left for us to do is to learn to live with the idea that we will grow old, alone. Miriam and I, without any children. In such circumstances, my dear friend, you will understand that every day God gives us, we wonder about the expediency of remaining here in Ostertal, while the sound of the brown shadow's boots can be heard more and more in our streets. Miriam and I would perhaps be safer on the other side of the Atlantic, where, as you know, I have the benefit of strong professional relationships and some well-placed friends in the New York art community. In any case, please know that your and Lena's support went straight to our hearts. This further proof of the unwavering loyalty that binds our two households has been the only ray of sunshine for us in this particularly dark time for our relationship. I thank you both again for this renewed expression of our honest friendship. Yours truly, Adam. Okay, that does appear to be the only thing in there, though. So close it again. Can I... Alright. Oh, there's one open. There we go. Take the pen.
Maybe I could use it to write my letter to Herr Gustav.
What do you mean, maybe? Do I need to write the oh no, there we go.
Dana, darling, I hope you're not seriously thinking of writing a letter to your future employer with that old pencil.
Why not?
Dana, darling,
Okay.
I hope you're not seriously thinking of writing a letter to your future employer with that old pencil.
Is there anything else in there? No. And this doesn't open anyway. Alright, well then. Where do we go?
Papa, could your pen be around here somewhere?
Could be, I suppose.
No pen here. Papa's pen. Perfect.
Perfect to make a good impression. What do we have in the bottommost drawer?
Papa is so untidy.
You could close the drawers when you're done, little Miss Nosy.
Alright. Whatever you say. Go on.
Herr Renner, I would like to thank you for...
Don't, Anna, it's too dangerous.
Oh my! What in the name of...
Okay, that was sudden. Examine the brick.
Dana, darling, no, give it to me, please. Oh my goodness.
What does it say, Father?
It's nothing, Dana. Nothing but spite.
Will they ever leave us in peace?
Come on, Lena, my dear. Hey, come on. Look at me. Don't let it get you down. Huh? Or we'll both end up in Paris with Dana.
Take a peek at the note. Read note. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what he said.
Here, you filthy Vagarans. Horrible.
I feel like it's even more rude in German though than it is in English. I don't know if that's just... I don't know. Feels more rude to me. Back in the salt mine, winter 204.
Kate! Come on. We need to get to work now. That's it. I'll get started working now. You push the cart closer and come dig next to me, okay? I'm very sorry, love. But we'll have all night long to cry.
More notes. We've read that. Okay, January the 18th, 2004. Just a quick word to let you know that I went back to the mine today to try to buy Miss Walker's freedom with the money you were able to raise with your husband. Unfortunately, though, they refused again. It seems the militia prefer to punish Miss Walker for opposing them in defense of the Yokol nomads than to receive any money. As if that isn't bad enough, another bribe enabled me to get confirmation of what you and I feared most. Miss Walker apparently broke down on learning about the death of her mother last year. The fact she missed the burial service really cut her up. Even her cellmate can do nothing to bring her out of a deep depression. I fear she will die of grief if we don't find a way quickly of getting her out of that unearthly place. Alright, go bring the card back. Actually, before you do that, look at what's back there. Just because there's an option for it.
All dented. Fitting metaphor for all of us in here.
Okay.
stuck. Brakes are on. What a surprise.
We'll take them off then.
So you can be with us.
No go. That's empty, isn't it? I mean, sure, the rails are gonna be a bit rusty, but they can't be that heavy.
August 23rd, 2003.
How much would that weigh? 200 kilogram? It depends how thick it is.
You didn't say goodbye. You weren't there. Call me. Your mother's died. She asked for you. You didn't say goodbye. She was scared. You missed it. You broke her heart. Sad news. You deserted her. She died asking for you.
Hey, watch out! Sorry, I didn't see.
Hey, look!
A tunnel?
Come on, let's go and see.
Freedom.
That could be our ticket out of here. Let's check it out. Oh my god.
Okay. Go and run a bit.
Where did they come from? Must be something to do with the train.
Okay, that's just the same.
Where did they come from?
Yeah, okay.
Must be something to do with the train. Wow, that's deep. Can't even see the bottom.
Yeah. And it means the tunnel on the other side is cut off. Must be the way out. I can see the light at the end.
How do we get across that?
I'm sure there's a way.
Jump.
Follow me. I have an idea.
You're not seriously gonna try to drive across that with your bike.
If we build up enough speed, we should be able to use the height difference on the edge of the precipice as a takeoff ramp to get to the tunnel on the other side, and then get to the surface.
Sure, that is if you can get the thing started.
Don't worry about that. Back in the days with my band, I always used to repair our old van on tours.
Okay, but wait a second. First, I want to take a closer look at these bodies and maybe figure out what happened here.
Why?
Looks like Second World War uniforms.
They belonged to the Brown Shadow, the fascists who triggered the war before they herded up and massacred millions of innocent people.
They were shot.
In the back.
Okay. You happy with that?
Full tank of gas. And it looks as if they were headed for the exit tunnel.
It's like they were ready to head out.
Looks like they were in a hurry, judging from their position.
I wonder how a bunch of World War II fascist soldiers ended up here.
Right. And who killed them just as they were about to ride out of here.
One thing's for sure, though. We've got to give this motorbike a try.
What? What are you saying? You mean you want to jump over the ravine?
Exactly. But the keys aren't on the bodies, I checked. They must be somewhere inside the train. You go and find the keys while I take a look at this motor.
Will do. You'll be okay?
Don't worry, love. I'm sure this beauty and I, we're going to become best friends.
Alright. Go check out the train then. I don't know.
Better try something else. No, I don't think so. Must have got it wrong.
Nope, apparently not.
Still looks pretty strong.
Alright, we'll go somewhere else then. Actually, we'll look at that over there first. Maybe there's a key there.
More bodies. Looks like they were shot dead while they were eating.
Alright. If you get stuck, you can listen to a hint by using the question mark button. Wait for the gauge to be full and click on the button. Okay. Come on.
Another body. Great.
Got a note here. Let me just check. Yeah, it's in German. Thursday, April the 5th, 1944. I will be nothing more than a sack of bones by the time you, whoever you are, read this letter. Every day I've learned to be ever faithful to the fatherland and carry out my duty in the name of our illustrious leader. I would not have wanted it any other way. As per my orders, we have managed to accomplish our mission of securing the train in the agreed place of refuge, hidden away from enemy hands. However, due to a landslide, we are cut off from the exit tunnel, so we are condemned to remain here forever with the train, so that High Command can one day retrieve the secrets it holds. This is a blessing in disguise, as the Red Army from the Eastern Front approaches, and we would most likely have been captured anyway. This way, at least, our secret is safe. The troops have become alarmingly disheartened, and so to save them from betrayal and dishonor in their moment of folly, I have been forced to shoot them. For I have reason to believe that, in their desperation, they were planning to try to escape on a motorbike and then run into the enemy to reveal the whereabouts of the train in return for their liberty. I have hidden the ignition key as a matter of form. It now remains for me to do as duty dictates in the name of our leader and our homeland, so that this treasure will remain hidden until High Command is in a posture to retrieve it. Yours, Major Christian Sutter.
this brown shadow officer shot his own men and then killed himself to make sure the train was never found by the Allies. Whatever it holds must be priceless. Strange, a hollow shape. There must have been something in it.
Okay. I'm not quite sure I understand what this thing is supposed to be.
Hollow shape. There must have been something in it.
Oh, now I see. Yeah. Okay.
Major Sutel's last drink to give him courage?
Okay, we've turned on the lights, but that didn't necessarily help.
Let's search somewhere else.
Alright, no more reading from you.
Nothing interesting here.
You know that why?
That must be the shooter.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think I can make any use of that. Nothing interesting here. Let's search somewhere else. Nothing in. I don't
Give me
think
that
nothing
pen.
interesting here.
Okay. Well then. What about this hand? So? Ah, okay. There we go. Brown shadow emblem.
It's a distinctive symbol of the brown shadow fascists. Many countries have banned it, and that's just fine by me.
Never seen that before, to be honest. Put it in there. Okay, it's in there now. What now?
Major Sutel's last drink to give him courage?
There's not going to be anything else
Let's search
interesting
somewhere
here.
else.
We put it in. All we can do is inspect it. Oh, there it is. Not like this. Okay, perhaps the other way around. There we go. Give me the keys.
One of the keys is still covered in blood. Must be the one for the motorbike.
Yeah, and the other one is the one I'm more interested in. Because it would probably open up the other passage of the train.
Got him!
It hasn't been started for too long. But leave me to it and I'll see if I can get it going. If I can just get it to kick-start, we might be home free.
Okay, I'll leave you to it then. I'm gonna go search the train a little more. Maybe I'll find something useful for when we get out of here.
Sure.
Alright, now open that. Ugh. Yeah, I know what it
Key
does.
to the carriage.
Yes. Now let me open it. Go on a bit quicker, please. You don't have all day. Come on. What are you doing? Come on, we're almost there.
Kate! Your chariot's waiting! Hey! What are you... Holy crap! Wow! This is worth a fortune! I can't believe it! This is gonna come in nicely when we're on the road, babe.
Why did it suddenly get smaller? Look at this.
A masterpiece. The Brown Shadow must have looted it during World War II.
Okay, yeah, can debate whether that's a masterpiece. Nothing to say about that one? Okay.
It must be priceless. Now I understand why the Brown Shadow wanted to hide the train so badly. There's a veritable fortune in loot here.
Okay, more paintings. More paintings.
Oh my god.
What is it?
It's incredible. You gotta see this.
Dana Rose. On the mountain thing,
Yeah,
I guess.
it's pretty well done. I like the color of the rock face there. Is that what fascinates you?
No, Kate. There! Look! It's right under your nose.
It dates from 1937, apparently, but I can't make out the signature. Kola? Koba or something like that? Anyway, what's so fascinating about it?
You mean you can't see? Take a closer look.
Sorry, you'll have to be more specific, Katusha, because I still can't see.
Look again, there. The girl. She's your spitting image.
Is she?
Well... You really think she looks like me?
Come on, you gotta admit it's incredible, right?
Either way, I suggest you put it away. We'd better get going.
I feel like Katusha looks more like her than Dana does. Look closely. Okay, yeah. Now why don't we take that with us?
What became of the owners of all these stolen objects?
I mean, it's 70 years ago, so they're dead now. Alright, we've looked at everything.
You should take another look, Kate. It looks just like you.
No. Well, you're gonna exit then?
Come on, Kate. You gotta admit she looks like you. It must be a sign.
This,
Hold it right there, girls.
Yeah. I was gonna say, this camera angle looks ominous.
All right. You've caught us. But take a look inside this carriage. The train is full of treasure. We can all escape with tons of it. Just look.
Don't move.
Listen to me, Simona. You've always been good to us, so why can't we help each other now? We'll be stronger together.
Sure. You've been nice little prisoners. I have nothing against you personally. But why can't I keep the treasure for myself? I could leave this rotten prison. Nobody will know. I could even say you tried to escape, which wouldn't be a lie.
Simona, don't!
Don't take it personally. I just need a change of life. I think you can understand where I'm coming from.
No!
Well, to be continued. Full game coming in 2021. Okay. Alright, so that was the prologue of Syberia, the World Before. I hope you enjoyed this week's Indie Sunday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.